Good afternoon, golfers. Today we are here at the lovely but raining Douglaston Golf Club. And today we are here to talk about this beauty right here, the Vessel Lux Stand in the limited edition season opener colorway. It's got green, it's got this lovely crosshatch green, it's got elements of white, all the metal is gold, especially the legs. All right, as with all the other videos, we're gonna play around, and at every hole, at every tee box, I'm gonna go over some likes, dislikes, and what other things that I would like to see changed in the next iteration. Spoiler alert, I love this bag, I love everything about it, but there are some one or two things that I would change. Let's get into it. All right, on the cart, the Vessel Lux Stand. Fits very well. It's almost, the base almost exactly fits. The legs do have these plastic guards on it so it doesn't scratch up those lovely, beautiful gold legs. Now this bag does have a cart strap pass-through that you can slide it past the umbrella. This one's a little tricky to get into, and I didn't bring the cart strap protector, which also comes in this lovely crosshatch green colorway. These Vessel bags are so easy to clean, like even though this is white right here and this will get dirty. I've had all white bags in the past, also from Vessel, and they clean so easily with a damp towel. Don't even have to put any soap in it. Other bags I have to take shoe cleaner to, but those are mostly ripstop nylon bags. But this synthetic leather, you see, just kind of wipes right off all these mud marks. Just wipes very easily off. Oh, a little bonus tip. This goes to show how much Vessel engineers or Vessel designers are nerds. These clips right here, instead of, you could have them here or like here on top of each other, you can actually put them together. How neat is that? Somebody thought of this. Good job, somebody. All right, so the top, it's a four-way top. It's 7.5 by 9.5, I believe. It's enough space for 4 wedges, 3 to 4 clubs here, 3 to 4 clubs here. And up top, you can have driver, fairway wood, hybrid, and putter. That's what I rock. Already what I don't like about this bag is that it kind of has this club divider system at the bottom. And it's kind of like these fins that kind of catch the club handles. In theory, it works only when the legs are out. That's what's kind of giving me some problems right now. But if it's standing, you can tell, like, is it in? Is it not in? That's in. What about this? Nope. See, this is taller, so that's not in. So it's kind of annoying. I kind of wish that Vessel didn't over-engineer that bottom section or the bottom base as much, because it really only works if the legs are engaged, not so much when you're in a cart. See, there you go, look at this. This 8 is not even, so no, it doesn't always work, but I'll give it a pass, I guess. Hybrid, I do my trusty 7-wood driver, and then putter. Now, you could put your wood up here. You could put your hybrid also up here, right? But you're kind of quickly running out of space. And really, this is my fault for having such a large such a large putter head. This is the Odyssey square to square max stripe. It does get in the way, so if you have a blade or a smaller mallet, you should be able to put your putter along this way, you know, riding up top and covering that handle. That's another way to do it. But for me, this is just so big. It really is my fault. It really is this putter's fault because I love it so much that I carry less irons. I'm not going to use them anyway. So I have putter and driver up top. So that way it's not, this putter head's not in the way of this top handle, and I could just move it like that. All right, so this rotator base, you got rubber on the bottom. I like that they have a logo here. It doesn't have to be flashy and metal. Base right here, it does kind of jut out a bit. I wish it was more. I wish it was even more pronounced because it doesn't really stop it from, you know, tipping over left to right. Sure, you can always engage the legs, but sometimes you're forgetful, you know, you kind of just put it down like that. You're not really thinking, and boom, it just falls. So please remember to just engage those legs. Now I do like this rotator base that it sits flush onto the ground. Can't really see it here, but this does look like it's floating, but right there, that's the base. I don't know if anybody else does it like Vessel, but it is very reassuring that, you know, all this weight is touching on the ground and not kind of hovering in the air somewhat. These legs, I didn't really touch on these legs yet, but these carbon fiber, this gold colorway is the best colorway that Vessel has. This gold carbon fiber really looks like a gold rope chain encased in acrylic or glass. It's absolutely beautiful. I really wish that that the other colorways of carbon fiber legs that Vessel makes are as nice as this. Like the red is kind of muted red, the blue is a little off, but this gold is a standout in that lineup. The leg stays, it's just kind of like this beefy garter string right here. You know, there's no Velcro to kind of faff with. And now, are you really going to be using this on a daily basis? No. I mean, you're only going to put this on if you're you're putting on a push cart, or you're putting it for travel. I've never even used this putting it on a drive cart. So I do like that it's really simple. Yes, it can, you know, it can break over time, but I highly doubt it. Now this base right here, this is another nice touch that Vessel does. They, instead of just having this entire piece synthetic leather, I do like this they have a guard right here. I don't know if it's rubber or what, but you know, your dirty feet, it has a place to rest, and this is much easier to clean. You know, you can just kind of lick it with your thumb and it wipes right off. Much easier to clean than synthetic leather. And I really like that they added this, because, you know, if this entire piece was synthetic leather, it would just look ugly. So it's beautiful. And then this piece right here, this area is a different sort of material as well. It's kind of nylon. I don't know if it's ballistic nylon or what, but that allows it to flex and engage the legs much better than, say, if this piece also was synthetic leather. So really nice touch that, you know, you have 3 different materials on the back or base of this bag. All right, this umbrella loop. Now, while this looks like any ordinary umbrella loop, it is not, because this essentially is a sternum strap from a backpack. That just goes to show you how much Vessel engineers are bag nerds. So you put in your umbrella through the loops, and then you come up here and you can buckle it nice and secure. Look at this, no straps up. Thank you for the strap keeper. Now the towel loop, this is a removable towel loop thingamajig, which is also a bottle opener. And up here you got a Velcro attachment point for your glove, which is nice. But Vessel, if you're listening, please make this a carabiner add a spring gate right here. You can really have golfers do without 3, 4 carabiners all dangling on this one towel ring right here. So you don't even have to include it with the bag as stock. Just sell it for 20, 30 bucks, you know, aftermarket. People will eat it up. That, and also luggage tags, please. This came with a luggage tag that just said Vessel with a word mark. I'm never going to use it. There's no real space for me to put my name on it. So here I put my dimple and divot golf brush. It kind of ruins, it kind of doesn't go with the aesthetic. I kind of want to just, if I'm riding a drive cart, I'm just going to take this off and keep it in the cart by itself, because this bag is so beautiful that I don't want to ruin the lines. Now over here you do have a Sharpie or pencil holder right here. It's deep enough for a full size. You could also have, this is a little loop, you could put a T in there if you like. All right, so side pockets. You got a valuables pouch. This is where I like to keep my wallet and keys. You have a little attachment point right here, and it's got a carabiner that you can remove if you don't want your keys dangling or making a sound, or I don't know why you would want to remove this actually. You could, and you could even move it down here. There's another attachment point that you can choose. If you want to put your phone up here and don't want the risk of your keys scratching your screen, you can move it down there, which is a nice addition. Not everybody does this, but I'm gonna keep it in here because I like to keep my phone somewhere else besides this valuables pouch. Now into the main apparel pocket already. You already got this dangling thing. You know, I don't like this. This kind of gets in the way. When you're putting things in, you have to make sure that, you know, this is down before you kind of put anything in there. You're not really gonna put, you know, something underneath there and then tuck this over it. That doesn't make sense. But I kind of wish that they did something with this. This is an annoyance. Now, I don't know if they did this on purpose to hide this second valuables pouch. Maybe, because it is, you know, velour lined. And you have a combination lock that I guess you can attach. Oh, you can attach it here. So that's interesting. I never noticed that before. So maybe this is to keep, you know, to keep prying eyes off where you keep the good stuff. What do I have in the apparel pocket? First off, I got sun sleeves by SP Arms or Sparms. Sunblock as always, because you never know when it's going to be 95 degrees and the sun is blazing. Waterproof jacket, because today it came in handy. Wind's picking up right now. And lastly, you got a gartered mesh pocket at the bottom where I like to keep an extra towel. This is primarily for my face and hands for when it gets really hot, and I like to wet that and keep it around my neck and face to keep me cool. As you can see, I still have more than half the bag available, so you can keep a golf glove caddy in here, some training aids. I can put my camera in there, and any other useful items. All right, so rangefinder pocket. This is a really soft velour. Nobody does it really like Vessel. They have a sheath right here dedicated for your rangefinder, so if you don't have one, sorry, but this rangefinder pocket will make you want to get your own rangefinder. So I love this sheath or scabbard they got in here, and this is where I like to keep my phone. Yes, there's a valuables pouch, but I find this area the fastest way to get to my phone when my wife's calling and asking me, hey, you left at 5 o'clock this morning, why are you still not back? So that, when the bat phone rings, fastest way to get it. Ball compartment, really well sized. In here I like to keep a rain glove, regular glove, some bird darts tees, best tees in the game. No, they're not gonna add 10 yards, but you know, they come in a really cool cigarette box, because everybody knows that cigarettes are cool, but bad breath and cancer are not. So bird darts tees, go get your own tees. As far as balls go, enough space in here for a high handicapper to bring a dozen or more golf balls to a course. and lose all of them. I just wanted to show you that you can fit 4, definitely more if you do not have them in the cardboard sleeves. And in here on the sides, there's more goodies because you have 3 mesh pockets, 2 on the sides. On the left side, I like to keep coins and ball markers right there. On the back, I have my putting disc. And then on the right, what do I have in here? I got carabiners. Look at that, more carabiners for what ails you. All right, so snack pocket. What do I have in here? I have Vessel's brand new rain hood, their collaboration with Seaforth. I'm gonna quickly show you how to put that on. The ubiquitous trail mix and our wrench tool. And as you can see, it is cooler lined, so you could put some Crustables, some Lunchables. I wouldn't put beer in there because it's just gonna weigh you down. You know, be a gentleman. Just borrow a cooler from the clubhouse. Do yourself a favor. All right, let's go put this on because this rain, I think, is coming down. Let's see how quickly I can put this on. As you can see, it packs very small, about the size of 2 sleeves of golf balls. So you could keep it in the snack pocket or the apparel pocket for whenever you need. Now, if I remember correctly, I don't think there were any instructions, but if it's coming down, just kind of remember the Vessel goes where the legs go. So, and then this little loopy thing, this goes on the handle. So let's do the handle first. Kind of slide it over. Put this flap down. Put this buckle through. Let's see if I can make it under 30 seconds. I think I am. That wind's picking up. Flip it around. Get this hood out of the way. Make sure all the clubs are tucked in there. Put these underneath the legs. This one underneath the legs. And I think that's it. There are magnets that you can cinch down, even if you have a mini driver like myself, you can really cinch it down so that there's no slop. All right, there it is. That's the rain hood, fully engaged. You can easily get a club if it's raining, and then kind of find that it'll automatically kind of close by itself with those magnets. Let's check it out on the golf cart. All right, so accessing the clubs while in the cart, it is kind of nice. It's very easy to take out a club and put it back on. You don't have to worry about any zippers. It's very vast to take a club in and out. And I love that magnet. Even if it doesn't catch on to the other magnet on the rain hood itself, you can just catch on to the magnet. I mean the steel frame of the golf cart. So either way, you can be real sloppy with it. Just kind of throw it back. It'll definitely catch something. It'll catch that basket, or you can take the time to find it, hear it click, or hear it engage, and then you're good to go. Side bottle pockets, as usual, can fit like this really beefy 32-ounce Awala. If you have a 40-ounce Stanley, pretty sure this can fit. I like that it's magnetic. I like that this garter kind of gets out of the way. Most bags, they kind of have this this garter rim right here, and it will wear out over time. This one doesn't have one, which is kind of interesting, but I don't think it needs one because, you know, those magnets really keep it nice and neat. And I love that it's well suited for any size drink. This season opener colorway is absolutely amazing. I love this dark green crosshatch green that they did, and they paired it with all gold, all yellow gold metal hardware. All the metal logos, all the zippers are gold. Like this is far and away a lot more detail oriented than other Vessel golf bags. I love that they did it. So all the zippers, all the rivets on the leather pulls are gold. All the logos are gold. Even this tiny Vessel is gold. All the D-rings, gold. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, the only thing that they didn't put gold in is like the stitching. Now, I think that would be a little bit extra if they added gold thread in the stitching. But I absolutely love this, you know, dark green, yellow gold, and white color combination. Oh, also black. I think the black is a nice accent. You know, if you have black head covers, it pretty much goes with any other bag. But simply, I absolutely love this colorway. If you're into the Masters, or if you're into a colorway that doesn't really, you know, you don't have to worry about, you know, all the touch points here where the cart strap is going to go through is where it's going to get dirty. It's dark green, and you don't have to worry about it. I forgot it today. I don't know where I put that cart strap protector, but I did not bring it. That's also dark green colorway. So this white area where the cart strap will go through, that will be protected with a green sleeve. So this crosshatch green is similar to a Saffiano leather. And I like that this stitching right here, the stitching pattern in the hip pad gives it a really nice aesthetic. And they paired that crosshatch grade with really deeply embossed or debossed, I always forget which one it is, pebbled leather, pebbled synthetic leather. It's a really nice pairing. You know, this crosshatch, pebbled, and then you have this kind of smooth stitched leather handle. It's really, really beefy too. I mean, this thing is very comfortable. And then this top handle too is wrapped in this removable genuine leather handle cover. I never even noticed that they put this foam, this neoprene sleeve right here to give it even more suppleness. That's a really nice touch. I love that this combination of different patterns and colors that they did with this bag. All right, now as far as shoulder straps go, Vessel can really do no wrong here. I mean, it's very comfortable. These double shoulder straps are very thick. Again, they're around 1/2 inch thick. They're velour backed as well. I love this pebbled synthetic leather that they have on here. The best thing that I like that they changed is that they whited this out, or what is this, debossed? Pretty sure, oh no, it's stitched. But I like that they went with a white thread to kind of make it subtle. On other bags, on previous bags, they kind of had these in, if it was a white strap, they had black letters. I like that they made it even more subtle. In addition to these double shoulder straps, now Vessel does include a single shoulder strap. If you want to have the even more classic lines, it does come in a white colorway. So if you want to have just a single white strap to kind of complement this white strip right here, you can go that route. But what I like about Vessel's double shoulder strap is that this right here, this double shoulder strap, when you wear it on one shoulder, is even more comfortable than their single shoulder strap. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that this is contoured and the single shoulder is not. Maybe that's what's adding to the comfort level. But I do like having the option of, you know, carrying it like this or carrying it like this with one shoulder, or when you get tired, just put it back on, put both of them on, and then you're ready to walk the course. So if you do have the option, always go double. So that's going to do it for this review of the Vessel Lux Stand. I love the size, I love the layout, I love the colorway, I love the details, I love the subtleness of the branding. Thank you for not adding any more word marks except for this, except for the bottom. Vessel, I really love what you're doing over there. Please make more limited edition colorways like this. I'm really excited about your crew design. I have one of those coming in. Super stoked about it. So what I'd like to see from Vessel is more of these limited edition colorways. Keep them coming, you know, keep those quantities low if you don't want to risk too much. Like have like 250 worldwide. I know this season opener sold out almost immediately because it was during Masters Week. So I'm really happy that I got one of them. So that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Till the next one.